Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Syracuse Chiefs and the Durham Bulls. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Nelson Park, the right-hander from Korea, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
At the plate, Vincent O. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Right fielder, Vincent O.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Barreto moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Three and 0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is in there for strike 1. Ground ball right side. Scooped up on the backhand. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting third, left fielder, Johnny Layton.
Digging in now, Johnny Layton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Park has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, a 1-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Macias coming in. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Joe Ross, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Joe Ross. A lot of people know Joe Ross because of his brother Tyson Ross, who also is a pitcher. Joe Ross quality mix, 95 to 96 miles an hour. Good hard slider and a straight changeup. If he brings the goods, it could be a long night for the opposing team.
Standing in, Bo Gallegos. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he takes ball four. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
So coming to the plate, Ricky Hale. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. On the ground is short. This could be two. There's one on to first, and they get the double play. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat, but one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases, just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Now at the plate, Geronimo Barreto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Tapper up the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball one.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch is popped up, and no one will get this one. The 1-2. Rounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero.
Leading off for Syracuse, catcher, Miguel Montero.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle. Montero waits. Now the pitch. He pulls this one into right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Digging in, Russ Birch, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the Montero leads off second with nobody out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but two-step lead off first base today.
Coming to the plate now, Keith Gifford, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 7, center fielder, William.
Ready now, William Alston, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set and the pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Hit out towards second. Johnson moving to his right. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Striding into the box, Clayton Pesky.
Leading off for Durham, left fielder, Clayton Pesky.
First delivery to him on the way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Alston is after it. He's got it 1 away.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
Digging in, Martin Macias. First pitch coming. Here it is. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. Macias has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman, and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base, and he's thinking about second and third.
Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
Diego.
Now batting, Diego Sierra. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. this is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box now, Alfonso Cisneros. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging on the first pitch, and this is bounced to the shortstop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Levi.
So striding in, Levi Trevino. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
The right fielder, number 15, Vincent.
Digging in to try it again. Vincent 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Playing 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left side. Sierra right there. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now batting.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Into the box now, Joe Katimer. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Outside, 3-0 now. Johnny Layton would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Oh, stands at second with 2 gone. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Johnny Layton. He flew out in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on no hits, one error in the inning, and a couple of men left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Micah Johnson. He'll match up now with Joe Ross to lead off the inning.
Second baseman, Micah Johnson.
Here comes the first pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right. Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Arroyo.
Now at the plate, Christian Arroyo. He's set. Here it comes. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. The 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Stepping in now, Carlos Fernandez. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Here's the 0-1 from Ross. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count run.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ripped down the first base line, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Standing in now, Bo Gallegos. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Runners are at the corners with one man out.
Durham.
1-2 as he chases the slider.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Ball.
Lays off. 2-2 now. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Trevino ranging into the outfield, and that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Now batting, first baseman, Ricky Hale.
So digging in now, Ricky Hale. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Fernandez at third. Gallegos at second with 1 away. Now a ball hit high in the air. Deep down the line in left. Hooking just a little. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead it's a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Hit to short. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Into the box, Geronimo Barreto, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Swinging a soft liner. And that's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Now batting, left fielder, Clayton.
Now at the plate, Clayton Pesky. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. Perhaps wisely, another look to first.
You know, I think he tried to be even quicker with his pickoff throw over the first that time than the move he showed earlier. And when you do that, sometimes your feet and arm aren't in sync, and it causes you to throw it away just like that one.
First pitch on its way. low for ball one.
1-0.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
3 runs already home here. In for a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Trevino is there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Bulls lead it 3-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Montero. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. And a ball, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, shortstop, Russ Birch.
Standing in, Russ Birch. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
First baseman number 8, Keith Gifford.
So stepping in, Keith Gifford. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time.
1-0.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Johnson is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Bulls are in front here, 3-0. So striding forward now, Martin Macias comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he just misses with a curveball. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
The 2-1 home. Fly ball out toward left center field. Layton sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Diego.
Stepping in, Diego Sierra. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here now is Micah Johnson. As he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Popped him up. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Now another 2-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Another full count offering on its way. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We played 4 full. The Bulls lead it 3-0. At the plate, William Alston. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
William Alston.
First pitch on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Now to the plate, Alfonso Cisneros. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped high in the air. Sierra is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 1.
Riding in once again, Levi Trevino. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Stepping in, Christian Arroyo. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. First delivery to him on the way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Line drive to center field. Alston patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Carlos Fernandez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. The 0-1 on its way. Way out in front. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Line drive to left. Layton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Number 6, designated hitter, Bo Gallegos.
Striding forward now is the DH, Bo Gallegos. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two 2-0.
2-0.
And here's a slider for a called strike.
1 strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Softly hit toward the hole. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. The Bulls are in front here, 3-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Vincent O will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First offering on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first. as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Stepping in now, Joe Katimer, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Too high. And it's 3-0. Johnny Layton is on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
3-1. Here it is. Popped up. Fernandez has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, left fielder.
Digging in, Johnny Layton. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
1-0.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The 1-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. Arroyo onto the grass, and that's the third out. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Bulls lead it 3-0. Eddie Vila enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 33, Eddie Vila.
Into the box now, Ricky Hale.
Leading off for Durham, first baseman, Ricky Hale.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of a great slider that time. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The batter, right fielder.
Digging in once again, Geronimo Barreto. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. One out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a 9.
Clayton. Pesky.
In now, Clayton Pesky. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Barreto stands at first with 1 out. And he takes strike 2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. But that'll be off the right field wall. On to third, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
That's the difference between average and good hitters. Good hitters almost always take advantage of RBI opportunities when they present themselves. He does it here, and the lead is now 4.
Standing in now, Martin Macias. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. A man at third with 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box now, Diego Sierra, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch, and the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. The Bulls are in front here, 4-0. Back here for International League Baseball on MLB Network. 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And this is swung on and missed that time by Montero. No balls and 2 strikes now. Now here's the pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
2-2 pitch just missed.
Full count.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off wall.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Another full count pitch on its way. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. Down the first baseline. Hale takes it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Russ Birch.
Digging in the switch hitter, Russ Birch. First pitch coming. Here it is. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knees. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Striding in, Keith Gifford. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Here now is Micah Johnson. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Second baseman, Micah Johnson.
First delivery to him on the way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Popped him up. Cisneros on the move. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready once again, Christian Arroyo. Here comes the first pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 now. Grounded back up the middle. Birch scoops it up. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Carlos Fernandez.
Settling in now, Carlos Fernandez. First pitch on its way. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, William Alston. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch coming, here it is. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Chopped weakly to the left. Sierra over to his left. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Number 16, Alfonso Cisneros.
Ready for another chance? Alfonso Cisneros. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a changeup right down the middle. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
A bouncer up the middle. Arroyo brings it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Levi Trevino. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First delivery to him on the way. A called strike over the outside corner. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. Make it 16 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired yet again. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Bulls lead it 4-0. Coda Glover is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 30, Coda Glover.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Bo Gallego.
Durham. Designated hitter, Bo Gallego.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
No ball.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Way outside. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. It's 1-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Misses. Ball 2.
2-2.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready for another shot now. Geronimo Barreto. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Vincent O. And they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Yeah, it's go time, Matty V. He's got a chance to close this one out. He knows the bullpen's rested and ready to go. He's got a smile on his face out there.
Oh, D-Row, this is what every manager loves. One day where you cannot have to empty out everybody in that bullpen. Going into the 9th inning in today's game with your starting pitcher, you can't ask for more than he's given them up to this point.
The 1-2. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Here's a pop-up now. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Joe.
Now in the box, Joe Katimer. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air into shallow left center. Pesky is there, and he has it for the out. Stepping up now, Johnny Clayton. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-1 home. Line drive to center field. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
I'll tell you what, D-Row, this guy's been on point. After that knock, that's only their second knock of the game, and it's getting late into this one.
Yeah, it's frustrating. You can see it from the manager to the hitting coach to everyone in this lineup. They are really upset with the way they've swung the bats. Maybe this is the start of something late.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. Hit hard up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Stepping into the box, Russ Birch. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First offering on its way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Popped him up. Sierra is under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Durham Bulls led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Nelson Park earns the victory on the mound. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Bulls. 4 runs on 6 hits. 1 error. They left 2 men on base. For the visitors, no runs, 3 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and please drive home safely.